the things that was so satisfying about Civil War was, of course, the Black Panther. People came out of that movie going, I want to know more about that character.
You want the wow factor, but it's not just stuff blowing up. It definitely is a character piece.
What happens now determines what happens to the rest of the world.
Stan Lee and Jack Kirby created Black Panther in the early 60s, and he's been a staple of Marvel Comics 50+ years.
He's an interesting character that is going to be such a different thing for the audience on the screen. I couldn't see the Black Panther living on a side street in New York. I love the idea of a superhero who lives in Africa.
He has to look out for an entire nation. That's a responsibility that other superheroes don't commonly have.
Even though he's the head of a tribe, he's a hell of a lot more than that. As his powers begin to unfold, that will be a lot of fun.
Don't freeze.
I never freeze.
I'm super excited about an African king who's also strong enough, fast enough, smart enough to do some of the things that T'Challa's gonna do in this script.
There's something very special about him.
People can see a superhero in a different light, different worldview.
So, this is not a goodbye, only a see you later. As a wrap for me on Infinity Wars. Couldn't be more excited to see how they put this together. I'm very excited. I'm also excited to go home and see my baby.
What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on Marvel Avengers Infinity War Part 1, Part 2, which is Avengers 4 and also Black Panther. So in the next coming weeks and months, there's going to be lots of new TV spots, trailers and promotional material for Black Panther as it comes out very soon. It comes out on Valentine's Day in February. So Stan Lee had some interesting words in this trailer, which is a more behind the scenes. Obviously we see Stan Lee, we see Kevin Feige talking about it, we also see the director of the movie. Stan Lee said it's going to be awesome to see a superhero living in Africa, and it's going to be very different to what we are used to. He said he can't imagine a Black Panther living in New York, and it's going to be interesting seeing an African king who's also a badass superhero. Now, we were introduced to Black Panther during the Civil War, and he has been received quite well. So during the trailer, for a split second, I did take an image of it. There was some artwork which implied that Hawkeye is in fact one of the Skrulls, which will debut during the Captain Marvel movie, which we set before the Iron Man movie. Obviously Captain Marvel will be in, I think, Avengers 4. I don't think she's going to be in the first part of the Avengers movie. Is Hawkeye a Skrull? It's a common YouTube theory that Captain America and Hawkeye are part of the Skrulls within the MCU. Secretly, there's so many YouTube videos going around. So this is major news, guys. Major also in the news that Thanos' birth name angered the whole of the internet yesterday. So in the comics, they revealed that Thanos' real name is actually Thanos. Yes, it's still Thanos. But he was going to be called Dione. I believe it's called Dione, but his mother didn't survive, so he's still called Thanos. Some Marvel fanboys are kicking up a massive fuss about it, but Thanos is cool, still called Thanos. It could have been worse. They could have called him Dave or something. So recently, some Lego sets. Also, these Lego sets are always revealing things, or are they? So as we know, Spider-Man, is going to get a massive upgrade in the next movie. We already know that Tony Stark offered him the Iron Spider-Man suit, and he offered him to join the Avengers, but he turned it down. But we know from the recent trailer that he does get a new suit, which is the Iron Spider-Man suit. And we know that Thanos is going to rock bottom him into the ground and most likely hurt him badly. But we know that Spider-Man will survive, as he has got a movie coming out after Avengers 4. So this Lego set shows us another variation of what could happen with the suit. Also, I have seen some images of a Iron Spider-Man Funko Pop, which I will overlay. I don't know how legit this is, but you can buy it on Amazon, so it's got to be a version of the Iron Man suit. And we also know recently the directors of the Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Infinity Part 2, whatever they're going to title it, the Russo brothers said that a lot of the characters will be getting upgrades. Now, when asked a question about Bucky, it said this: for everyone who's seen Captain America Civil War, they know Bucky was taken in by Black Panther in Wakanda. I think that we know when we catch up with him after he's been there for a while, and if there's an influence on his arm, it may perhaps have something to do with spending a lot of time in that country. So he's going to be getting some kind of vibranium technology in his new arm, so it's going to be pretty cool. And also it did go on to say that a majority of the characters will be getting a massive upgrade, which is pretty interesting. So I also played a voice clip or a video clip of the actor Jeremy who plays Hawkeye, and he had some interesting words today. He says he's just finished wrapping up Infinity Wars, and he said he will be back at some point. So this doesn't clarify that he's not going to die, but it does clarify that he will be back in the MCU at some point. And also Anthony Mackie, who plays Falcon, posted an image, and he also used Infinity Wars. Now, why do I think this is important? Because I think this clarifies that Avengers 4 is going to be entitled Infinity Wars. Now, Kevin Feige has always said that they wanted to keep the title of Avengers 4 secret because for the general audience it would give away a lot. And I think if it is called Avengers Infinity Wars, it will confuse the audience a lot. But as we already know, the first movie is going to be a heist movie. It's going to be a movie about Thanos and obviously his children of the Black Order gathering all the Infinity Stones. And then part 4 is going to be the whole universe trying to take down Thanos, trying to save the universe, trying to do whatever they want to get hold of this Infinity Gauntlet, which is going to be quite interesting. So if it's not called Infinity Wars, I believe it could be the Secret Invasion. That's another common theory that's going around. The Secret Invasion was basically a project that came around post-Civil War, and the darkness of the Skrulls were involved. The Secret Invasion was basically a brief kind of supervillain takeover in some kind of dark reign. The Secret Invasion team was led by Captain America, hence why a lot of people think Captain America could secretly be part of the Skrull. It was reinstated to service after like breaking out with the government, basically like a superhero like registration. And also in the final shot of the Infinity War trailer, it shows Captain America, Widow, Black Widow, Black Panther, Falcon, War Machine, Hulk all leading the charge into Wakanda, which suggests that unofficially the Secret War team, the Secret Invasion team, starts in Avengers Infinity War. There certainly could be a secret team by the end of the movie, and it leaves the door open for the Secret Invasion characters like Nova, Moon Knight to join the MCU. Obviously Valkyrie did an awesome role in Thor Ragnarok, and also obviously Beast, the character Beast could eventually potentially be in the Secret Avenger movie if that is part 4. Obviously now Disney and Fox, now obviously Disney owns Fox, although it hasn't officially gone through. The Secret Invasion, could be the second part if it's not actually going to be Avengers Infinity War. Now after Avengers 4, there will be a massive diverse kind of way. It's going into a cosmic kind of field, so there could be a Secret Avengers team build up, and maybe there could be building up to a Secret Invasion storyline in one of the Avengers movie if it's not going to be part 4. Anyway guys, this is kind of like, this video is basically a wrap up of all the news that I could find and trying to make some interesting theories based on new things that have popped up in the MCU and Marvel comic book world. Anyway guys, please like, subscribe and comment if you like this kind of content, and I will catch you in another video very soon guys. Catch you later.